Well, we can introduce like this instead. Or this.
Hi, Rab.
Hey, Phil. Nice to see you.
How are you?
I'm good. Maybe we'll have some of the students we had from the last webinar in today. Clara has been with me all morning. I wonder if she's going to join me in this one as well.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, it could be really good. She's been super engaged as well, so it's even better. And maybe a few more other students who are able to get into the text box and start typing away.
That would be lovely.
So far, no one, but we'll see who joins us.
Yeah.
Now, Phil, to get started off, are you scared of anything? Do you have any phobias?
Yes, I'm scared of bees and wasps.
You're scared of bees?
Yeah, when they.
So cute.
I know, but when they're buzzing around, I scream like a little girl, and I run away.
Can you make the sound effect?
Ah!
This is a reenactment of Phil's worst nightmare, a giant bee.
Yeah. Oh, just lots of wasps. Oh, even the word.
Really? Even the word? Wasps.
It's just so many S's. Don't need that many.
Oh, geez. That's terrible. It's like me and the word ketchup. Ugh. I hate the word. I hate it. I just don't want to say it.
You don't like it?
I don't know why. It just doesn't fit right with me. Ketchup. Ugh. Should be
Can
tomato
you eat
sauce.
it?
I can eat it. I like it. Tomato sauce is nice.
Tomato sauce. Okay.
Yeah. Tomato sauce.
But not the word ketchup.
Ugh. I don't know why. It's like wasps.
Oh.
See, doesn't it just doesn't.
Okay, so now we know our least favorite words in English.
Oh, what's your favorite word in English?
In English, the English language. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I came across the word scrumptious is the other way, which is a lovely word. Mm.
Yeah.
Delicious, scrumptious.
Really good. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite word?
Flip flop. Flip flop. Flip flops are amazing. They're amazing objects, and I love the word. I love that an object, which is so amazing, can be described by the sound that it makes. Flip flop.
Flip.
I mean, flop is a great word anyway. Flip, it's just great. It's just great. All around brilliant word.
Yeah.
But for years, I was afraid of, and I still have a small fear of unknown or dogs that I don't know. Dogs. Oh. Yeah. If a dog that I don't know barks behind me, then I jump. It gives me a shock because when I was younger, I was attacked by a dog. Was one of those.
Right, we don't have any comments saying hello. Hi guys, if do you have any listeners?
Hmm?
How many listeners do we have?
We have 5. We have a potential of 5. So I have been tricked before by the system, but it says 5.
Well, say hello in the comments. Say hello and where you're from.
Reveal your greatest fear.
Yeah, what's your biggest fear?
What's your biggest fear? What noise does that fear make? How does it make you feel? What's your feeling when you see this thing? Are you shocked? Are you appalled? Oh, we have a comment from, is it Mirko? Mirko, hi, semicolon. That's a strange semicolon right there. What are you? Chuck that semicolon out the window.
Yeah, get rid.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Mirko from Milan, and I'm really glad to be joining you now. Excellent. I love it. I love it. But remember, that semicolon is when we want to create some sort of list of things in a row. We want to be able to generate. So you could say, hi, my name is Mirko. I'm from Milan. I have a big dog, and it scares Robert whenever it goes next to me. We could create it. We could start something in there, but we don't need that semicolon. Okay, we also have Valentina. Hi, guys. I'm Valentina from Milan. Fantastic. We're all in Milan.
We're in Milan too.
We're in the same boat.
Yeah,
houses.
we're in the same boat.
Mirko has given us his fear. My fear is to remain blocked in the lift. Oh, geez.
What's a better way to say that?
Well, I think blocked is maybe leaning a bit much on Italian, right? Whereas maybe a more natural way would be to say stuck. I'm stuck in a lift.
I'm stuck in the lift. Help.
Yeah, you could be blocked, but blocked by something in your path. For example, the door is blocking you,
Yeah,
but you are stuck in a situation or a location.
yeah,
Definitely stuck. Fear of being stuck in a lift.
yeah. That's
Excellent, Mirko. Absolutely.
so. Maybe
Excellent.
Mirko's a little bit claustrophobic.
That's fair. Yeah, claustrophobia. I'm not claustrophobic in general,
Yeah.
but if I'm in a small space for a long period, then I can start to panic.
I'm gonna quiz you on a couple of things, Rob.
Hit me.
Coulrophobia. Do you know what it is? Coulrophobia.
Coulrophobia.
Caul rophobia. Coulrophobia.
Okay, so there's a couple things come to my mind. First, cauliflower.
No,
A fear of brassica.
it was
No.
it was in the news quite a lot because of a film that was released last year and also a couple of years before that. A Stephen King story.
A fear of opening your eyes?
No,
No.
a fear of
No,
clowns.
tell me.
A fear of clowns. Coulrophobia.
Coulrophobia.
Yeah.
There's a
Maybe.
range of these that almost no one knows, right? Ooh,
Huh?
here's one, a famous one that Margaret Thatcher had. Pagonophobia.
Pagonophobia. I'm not sure about that one.
It's a fear of beards.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or it's more commonly described as a distrust. A distrust of beards. Not
Well,
trusting.
I'm all right at the moment.
No one
I have a
in
bit of
her
stubble.
cabinet had a beard. She forced all of her cabinet to shave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure.
Ah.
No mustache, no beard.
Okay, I got one more.
One more, hit me.
Hippopotamonstrous squipedaliophobia.
A fear, no, the opposite. A philia of being silly.
It's a fear of long
Hit
words.
me.
Fear of long words.
It's not true. It's not true.
Hippopotamonstrous squipedaliophobia.
That's just mean. Whatever psychologist made that term is just mean. That's horrible. I don't think I can even repeat that. That's everyone at home drill that word hippodopilipidopuscopidopoulos. I don't know. I can't say it.
Squipedaliophobia. Hippopotamonstrous squipedaliophobia.
That has got to be in contention for the longest word in English.
One of them.
Yeah, for sure. It's in contention. Pneumo ultramicroscopic silicovolcanosis is the longest word.
But it's not anti-disestablishmentarianism.
No, pneumo ultramicroscopic silicovolcanosis is a longer word.
Okay.
But it's a technical term. So I like an anti-disestablishmentarianism because it's not a science term.
All right. Shall we?
Moving back into the focus.
Without
further ado, shall we get our focus on talking about fears of long words? We're going to be doing this focus 10 to 13, and of course you can see by the speed of which we're speaking, you guys should be a bit more confident listening to our speed at level 10 to 13.
Yeah.
And we're doing haunted house. Haunted house. Do you want to read our focus today, Phil?
Okay, a haunted house. The objectives today in this focus activity are noises, modal perfects, and writing a poem. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we will have time to write a poem, but
maybe students can do that at home for homework.
Yeah.
We do have a writing platform right now, don't we?
Yeah,
Can you tell me more about that, Phil? Because I don't know the details.
sure. It is Writing Wizard, and I'm not sure how you
Contact
can
us.
access that, but I will
Contact
find
us.
out.
Contact my yes for if you want to be writing and sending us parts of your writing that we can help you improve your writing over this period.
Yeah.
Okay, let's dive straight in. A haunted house. What might you find in a haunted house? Tell me, guys, in the links, in the text, what do you find? What might you find in a haunted house? Valentina, Mirko, tell me. Something
The next question: what adjectives come to mind when you hear the word haunted? So maybe can you think of any strange, dark adjectives that we can use to describe a haunted house?
I mean, of course, is the obvious scary. But that's something we learn at maybe level 5 or 6. So I want to hear some really interesting vocabulary.
Yeah.
Tell us if you have ever been in a haunted house. You ever been in a haunted house? And last one.
And do you believe in ghosts? Why or why not? Note the preposition in. Believe in ghosts. Okay. So we're looking for lots of nouns, adjective stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have. What about you, Phil? What might you find in a haunted house?
Oh, cobwebs.
Cobwebs, fantastic!
Yeah.
I love it. Cobwebs.
Thick cobwebs made by spiders over years and years. Cobwebs.
Cobwebs. Let's put that up on the screen. Cobwebs.
What else could we find?
Zombies.
Yeah.
No, zombies. Maybe more in movies. Oh, maybe some shadows.
Ooh.
Shadows.
Shadows.
Cobwebs. Is there another animal that you often associate with things like Halloween and haunted houses?
Wolves, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. You wouldn't find them inside the haunted house.
Maybe bats.
Bats, definitely.
Mirko's got a good one. Skeletons. I like it. A skeleton inside a haunted house for sure. I hope not to see a real life skeleton.
Often you hear bumps in the night when you're sleeping.
Very famous phrase. What goes bump in the night? Any adjectives? Any adjectives when you think of haunted? Anything that you think?
Yeah, I think of the word spooky. And I think of haunted.
Spooky ghost. There was a spooky ghost.
Spooky ghosts or spooky skeletons. Yes, spooky means strange, but also kind of supernatural, like witches or skeletons or Halloween. Halloween is very spooky.
Yeah, something that makes you feel uncomfortable. It spooks you.
Can you think of another adjective, Rab?
Yeah,
can you write spooky in the comments as well?
Yeah, I can. A synonym of spooky might be creepy. Something is creepy. It's very similar to spooky, but to creep is a type of movement, and it means to move slowly without being seen. And if a feeling creeps up your back, it means you want to turn around and you're shocked. You're scared. Oh, that was a really creepy movie. An uncomfortable feeling. More adjectives for a haunted house. Astonishing, shocking, all these kinds of words can work.
Disquieting,
Unnerving.
but it's not so often used as creepy or spooky.
Disquieting is really nice.
Disquieting.
Disquieting.
Yeah.
Unnerving.
Ooh. Unnerving.
Yeah, you've got your
But these are all
nerves and
synonyms of each other, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure. Have you ever been in a haunted house, Phil?
No, but I've been, I've been on I think like a maze in a theme park, and you go through a maze, and there are people actors like jumping at you, and that was pretty scary.
Amazing.
But I've never stayed in a haunted house.
So Mirko has used the word dreadful, which is definitely true. We can use it, but I often use the word dreadful to mean not very good.
Of poor quality.
Yeah, it's probably like that. It was a dreadful haunted house. It's probably not saying a scary one. It's probably meaning not very good one.
Yeah, rubbish.
It was rubbish, exactly. But we also have Valentina saying fearful and dark. Now, fearful is not something we would maybe describe the building as. We would maybe feel this ourselves. This is a feeling that we have.
Yeah.
I am fearful that coronavirus will last longer.
Oh, don't mention it.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Say
Sorry,
the
don't
C
mention
word.
it. Yeah, I'm fair for the C word. Dark, however, is a good one. Dark.
Yeah,
haunted.
definitely.
In Edinburgh, there's a fantastic thing you can do. You can go to under the city. I think in there's a couple of these in Italy as well, where the old city was very tall, and on the first floor, the ground floor, sorry, was generally the poorer people. They lived there. And when the Black Plague arrived in Edinburgh, instead of finding any sort of cure or helping people, instead they just rebuilt the road on the first floor above everyone so that the people on the ground floor were blocked in. They were stuck underground. And today you can go to this area of Edinburgh and you can go through a set of stairs and enter underneath, and you can do haunted tours of these streets and visit the different houses that are underground still.
Oh my goodness.
They just died. They just left there, and it's really haunted. Very haunted.
Yeah, that's really haunted. I don't want to go there.
Well, that brings me on to my last question, Phil, because that's a really interesting one. If it's really haunted, do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Why not?
No, I do not.
Oh, come on. Why not? So you don't believe in ghosts, but you're not going to go. You're not going to go to the underground in Edinburgh.
No, because it would make me think of the horrific times that have passed there. I don't think that anything could happen to me now by the people that died, but they don't really exist, only in movies, in books, in fiction, in our minds.
That's a really interesting way. And if we're going to look at the poem later, poets often use analogy and metaphors and similes to create supernatural things that actually are talking about psychology and the lived experience. And then maybe those feelings that you would have underground, maybe those are the ghosts, Phil. Maybe those are the ghosts.
Maybe. Okay, if you have any other answers, write in the comments. But I think we should move on forward, Rab.
Yeah, we can
Before I
because we've
get
got lots of fantastic noises to look at.
yeah.
Okay, and go for it, Phil. You lead.
What? So we're looking at noises that you might hear in a creepy story or just in general. What might howl? Is it an owl, a wolf, or a bear? What might creak? An old door, an old lady, or an old record player? And what might pop? A cat, B, a beer bottle, or C, a balloon? Write in the comments. A, B, or C. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. A, B, or C. What do you think? So we got a howl. Is it an owl, which is the bird that flies in the night? It has big eyes. It moves its neck like this.
My favorite Italian word.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gufo.
It's my favorite. Gufo. Gufo. Non mi gufare. Non mi gufare.
What? Don't owl me. I don't understand that.
Use it for don't fool me, don't trick me, don't play me like a fool.
I can't remember the word for owl in German. I used to speak German, but no, I don't remember.
I don't know. It's probably something with lots of K's and T's.
Yes, maybe. So what might howl? Is it a wolf, or an owl, or a bear? What might creak? So creak is a sound. A door, a lady, or an old record player.
An old lady.
Right, we got some answers here. Valentina says a howl B and a wolf may howl. Is that right?
Yeah, a howl. We can definitely, a wolf would howl.
Yeah. And creak, what was the answer for that one?
Howl. To creak. Anyone got any answers for creak? Something that goes creak. These are all quite onomatopoeic. Creak.
Maybe you could have a creaky old lady.
Yeah, your bones could creak.
Yeah.
For sure. My old bones, but like Valentina is saying, I think the most appropriate would be
an old door. Yeah, good.
Old door for sure.
An old record player might scratch, I think.
Yeah, it would be scratched. Yeah, it would skip.
Okay, and pop.
What might pop? I guess if you put it in under enough pressure, a cat would pop.
If you put it in the microwave.
It's the old joke of how do you make a cat go woof? You set it on fire.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not evil.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
I love cats.
How can you make a dog go meow? Attach it to a rocket. Meow.
Oh no. Oh, terrible.
Oh dear, terrible jokes. Okay, beer pop. Absolutely, a beer bottle could pop. It's possible, but maybe also more common.
A balloon.
Yeah, a balloon goes pop for sure. A balloon goes pop for sure. Let's look at some more words. Let's move on to the next one
because we got lots more sounds, noises.
We have lots more sounds to practice, and I want you guys at home to be practicing these as well. You have no one around maybe, so you can practice them plenty. Okay, noises. Try to guess which animals might make the following noises. We have different animals on the right: cat, dog, bird, rooster, owl, lion, mouse, pig, wolf, and sheep. Rooster is maybe a new word here. A rooster.
Yeah. A rooster. We can describe it as a male chicken.
Male chicken.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Rooster. So to bark, does it bark? Can you make a barking sound, Phil? Can I touch you like this? Shall I drill? Shall I drill it?
Bark. Bark.
Woof. Woof.
Okay. And then we have a squeak, a very high-pitched noise. A wee wee. Okay.
I've learned this word in Italian. It's fantastic in Italian. You know it?
No.
In Italian. Squitti. Squeak. To squeak.
Then we have an oink, oink, oink.
Oink, oink. If you say that word, you can hear the animal. It's really good. It's onomatopoeic
Yeah.
again. Oink,
Chip,
oink,
chip.
oink. Chirp. Mm-hmm. Chirp. Hoot. Hoot. Hoot.
I normally say twit twoo, twit twoo.
Yeah, the twit twoo. Twit twoo. We've got a roar, a very famous sound for the jungle, for the plains of the. Not Arizona, I was going to say Arizona, that's not right. The Sahara, maybe? No. Where are the plains that that animal lives in? It's gone, never mind. Meow, to ba, and cock-a-doodle-doo are the last ones as well.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Absolutely. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Kuru, kuru, kuru. So we have, of course, the first one is a dog. That should be the easiest one for sure. Bow wow, bark. And Valentina gives us some more as well. Squeak is a mouse. Squitty in Italian, squeak in English. And oink like a pig.
Yeah.
Definitely, really, really good. We've got all of these. And to chirp. Keep going, Valentina. You're doing great. Get in there. To chirp like a bird. To chirp like a bird. To hoot.
Excuse me.
What kind of bird goes hoot? Hoot. Woo. Woo.
An owl.
And of course, we have an owl. Of course, we have an owl. I think I'm going to reveal these quite quick. Honestly.
Yeah, because they also make other noises that we can tell them about. So roar is a lion.
Mm-hmm.
Meow is a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Bar is a sheep.
Mm-hmm.
A howl is, like we said before, a wolf. And a cock-a-doodle-doo is a rooster. So definitely that last one you should practice. Cock-a-doodle-doo, Rab.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Okay. So these animals make other noises. A dog can bark, or what else, Rab?
Growl.
Okay. Woof, more commonly.
Growl.
Woof, woof. Or bow wow.
Yeah. Woof, woof, bow wow.
So if you click, you can see that the other noises that they make.
Oops. Rough bow wow.
Yeah.
A mouse. What can a mouse do?
A squeal.
A squeal. I haven't looked at these. A squeal. Okay. A pig? What can a pig do?
That one.
Oh, geez, a snort.
A snort.
A snort. This is definitely, some people have fantastic laughter snorts. For sure. A bird?
Cheep, cheep. Twitter.
Yeah. And they can sing, right? We often describe it as singing.
Whistle.
Yeah, beautiful. And an owl?
Well, we said before, twit twoo.
Yeah, twit twoo or a
coo.
That's interesting. I don't think I ever describe owls as cooing. I think I would describe a pigeon or a dove as cooing.
Yeah.
They coo. What other noises a lion makes?
When it's very angry, maybe it will growl.
Dogs growl too, right?
Dogs growl. Cats maybe growl.
But they purr.
Fare la fusa in Italian. Purr.
Is that really? Purr.
Yeah.
Purr, purr. And caterwaul. A strange word, caterwaul. I never used it.
Yeah, it's usually a group of cats all shouting together. Ow, ow.
A caterwaul. Wow.
Yeah.
By a sheep?
Or bleat.
Yeah, they can bleat. And lovely little fact of the day. Panda bears also ba. They bleat. as well. The sound that a panda bear makes is they bleat,
A panda bear.
especially when aroused. They bleat. they, they bleat.
Okay,
They
that's
baa.
fantastic.
Yeah, fact of the day. Wolf.
A wolf
I guess
howl
wolf.
or
No, I guess wolf. They growl as well, but they also snarl with their lip up. Yeah, show their teeth. What's a yelp?
oh, like when you're
Oh,
hurt.
yeah. We can yelp.
Oh,
We can
yeah.
have
Okay,
a
a yelp.
sore yelp. And rooster. Well, chickens cluck. Chickens cluck.
Yeah.
They make the most amazing noise. Chickens. If you've grown up in the city like I did, and you meet chickens for the first time, you will be pleasantly delighted by the sound they make because it's so nice. Buck, 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 buck,
Buck,
buck,
buck, buck, buck.
buck. It's so nice. I like it. It's really, really cute. Okay, and cackle if they make a lot of noise. Cackle is also a word to describe a really dirty laugh as well. Cackle, like a witch, like a witch is a cackle.
That's a cackle,
This
yeah.
is a cackle for sure. Okay, so looking at those words, definitely is more vocabulary for you. But let's see if we've got this second activity that we can do here. Go for it, Phil.
Modal perfects. You are alone in the house at night. Sorry, my nose is quite blocked because I have allergies at the moment.
Oh no, it's spring and you're stuck in the house. Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
You hear a loud bang. So we need to match the blue with the red. Let's read the blue first. These are the modal perfects. So a modal perfect is with a subject, a modal, have as your auxiliary, and then a past participle. Not necessarily been. That's just a past participle of the word to be, but you can use other words like as forgotten, checked, and stayed. Okay. It must have been, it couldn't have been, it could have been, I should have, I wouldn't have, and I might have. And then in the red, checked all the doors and windows. The cat, she's a troublemaker. Forgotten to close the shutters. Okay, shutters are the the cover of the window, the blinds in the window. They make the room go dark. Yeah, like that one. Okay. Stayed here if I'd known it was haunted. The neighbors, they're away. The wind slamming the windows shut. So we have some new vocabulary there. Shutters and slamming. It's like a loud, oh, if I use the door here, that's a slam, but not very loud.
That was a nice gentle slam. I think you
Very
would
gentle
most
slam.
commonly hear the word slam when we're talking to teenagers, right? Don't slam that door.
Don't slam the door.
Don't slam the door. Slam, a hard thrust.
We're going for a walk.
Okay. Yeah, nice. See your house a bit. Okay, so we need to match these up, and Valentina's on it straight away. This is great, Valentina. Keep working hard. It must have been checked all the doors and windows. Now, be careful. I'm not sure that's correct. Now, remember our modal perfects here. Must have, couldn't, could have, and should have, wouldn't have are used for maybe speculating on a situation. So it must have would mean, oh, it must have. It really is a very, very likely that it was in the past. It must have been, and you try again, Valentina. You hear a loud bang downstairs or in the bedroom or in the kitchen. It must have been, oh, stapler. Must have been the, oops,
It must have been the cat.
It must have been the cat.
She's a
Absolutely.
troublemaker.
It must have been the cat.
Yeah. We are very sure that it was the cat when we use must have. We are very sure about something when we are speculating. It must have been the cat.
It must
Okay.
be the cat.
Oh,
Couldn't
I
have been.
just saw something in the sky there, but I don't know what it was.
It must have been a plane.
Well,
Or a bird.
it couldn't have been a plane because there are no planes in the sky right now. Not over Milan.
Well, it wouldn't have been a cat. It wouldn't have been a
No,
cat. You're too high
definitely
up,
not.
right?
It wouldn't have been a cat. That's impossible. It might have been a balloon.
Yeah, it might have been a balloon.
Yeah, a kid. But actually, I saw a child crying downstairs, so it must have been a balloon.
Oh,
I'm very
really?
sure.
You have
Yeah,
some evidence and you're very sure must have been a
yeah,
balloon. Excellent. So it must have been the cat. There's only one other person in the house, and it's the cat. So it must have been the cat.
yeah.
We also use this as a bit of a reassuring comment as well. Like if I was staying with Phil and it was a noise next door, I would say, "Oh, it must have been the cat." And Phil would calm down very quickly.
Yeah,
A reassuring statement.
exactly.
Next one, number 2. It couldn't have been. Oops. Couldn't have been.
It was impossible. The neighbors, because they're away.
Yeah, it couldn't have been the neighbors because they're away. Exactly.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Well, I mean, it's a windy day, so could have been the wind slamming the doors,
Yeah.
slamming the windows shut. Oh, look
Yeah.
at that, Rab. There's some really lovely grammar there. There's a present participle to describe what the wind is doing. The wind slamming the windows shut.
Yeah, slamming.
Some high level grammar there.
Yeah, slamming the window shut. Yeah, a participle.
Present
In action.
participle.
Yeah, the wind slamming the window shut. Slamming.
Okay, then we have some modal perfects to show regret, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should have.
Mm.
And
What should have?
what should we have done, Rab?
I should have checked all the doors and windows.
Yeah, did you check all the doors and windows?
I didn't. I should have.
Right.
I should have.
Okay.
This is
because in Italian,
like
I think.
advice, right?
Yeah, in Italian, I think they use dovevo fare qualcosa, but in English we say I should have done something.
I should have. So it's quite similar to the Italian then.
Yeah, because sometimes Italians make the mistake and say I had to check all the doors and windows, but that's not correct because that's just an obligation that you had. That's the past of must. So I should have checked all the doors and windows, but I didn't.
Okay, that's good. It's useful. I think of should as advice. So thinking like giving yourself advice in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have. That was the advice I would give myself. I should have done it. I should have checked.
Exactly.
For a regret for something you missed. I wouldn't have
stayed here. I wouldn't have stayed here if I'd known it was haunted.
Yeah, I wouldn't have an alternative reality, an alternative choice. I wouldn't have done this if I could do that. If I had the ability. Absolutely. And last one.
Finally, I might have. So, is this? Do you think this is certain? Is it pretty certain? This one I might have. No, I don't think so.
No, not really. It's more unsure. I might have forgotten to close the shutters. So it's a possibility. It's a possibility for sure. It's a
Okay, guys,
possibility.
if you have any questions about these, please ask. But for now, let's turn over.
Yeah. Okay. This is actually a really nice slide. What was that? Sally is staying in a haunted house. Throughout the night, she hears different noises. What noises could they be? Hmm.
We have a
A
crack.
crack. Oh, well, it might have been an old door. What do you think?
Yeah, it might have been somebody treading on the old floorboards. Somebody walking
Hmm.
on the old floorboards. Notice I'm using another present
No.
participle there to describe what the person is doing.
Yeah, that's so creepy. That's so creepy. The person treading might have been a person treading on the floorboards. Oh, it might have been. Now, the one that they have is actually really awful. It might have been the sounds of bones breaking.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I was going to say it can't be the sounds of a skeleton. But it can't have been a skeleton, but it might have been the sounds of bones breaking.
uh,
Oh, what are the bones doing? They're breaking. It's a participle in here. Don't dangle your
that's
participles.
really eerie.
Mm, it's really eerie. Oh, another
Yeah,
synonym of creepy and spooky.
eerie,
Yeah,
creepy.
eerie. What noise? What could be making a creaking noise?
Oh, I think maybe this one is the floorboards.
Ah, I see. A creaking floorboard, not a
Yeah,
creaking old lady with a mask on.
yeah,
It could have been a ghost. Could have been a ghost walking on the old wooden floorboards.
yeah.
I like your word treading, though. Treading's nice. In our poems later, we want to use more interesting, unusual vocabulary to evoke different images. And
Treading.
tread is really nice. It really makes me think about feet. Walking just means movement with your legs, it's okay. But a tread in my mind, I immediately see the foot putting pressure on the floorboard.
Yeah. Usually you tread in something, right?
Yeah, you tread in or on, or you tread lightly.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're being quiet, you can creep somewhere and creep into a room. Okay, howl. Can you give what might it be? What must it be if it
That must have
howls?
been next door neighbor's dog trying to get inside the house. Must have been.
Oof. Yeah, must have been. It can't have been a wolf. There
No,
aren't
it's
any wolves
impossible.
in this area. It can't. There's no wolves in the land. Hopefully. It might. Yeah, it must have been. I reckon it must have been the dog. Oh no! In the haunted house, it must be a wolf out in the woods. Okay, their example is obviously the haunted house, not my house in Milan. Ah, there's a bang, Phil. What might it have been?
uh, well, it must have been a bat flying into the window.
Oh,
I
poor
think it,
bat. Yeah.
yeah, it could have been a bat flying into the window, trying to get
Could.
inside.
Yeah. It
What do you
might
think?
have been. It might have been a gun. Maybe my flatmates have been shot.
A gun firing.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm very blocked now.
gun firing. Let's see what the example is we've got here. It might be spirits, or it might be spirits trying to get in the door. It might have been a spirit trying to get in the door. Spirit being a synonym for a ghost here.
Yeah,
Mm, Bang into the door, a crash. Oh, I hear a screech. She hears a screech. it must have been a bird, an owl, maybe.
Yeah. Or a fox. Fox is squeech and screech and squeal.
It can't have been. What can't it have been?
It can't have been a ghost or I don't know.
You know, on my street, I have a lot of traffic. It might have been a car tire, a car braking hurriedly. So let's see what our example is. It could be nails scratching on the wall. Oh,
Oh
creepy.
no.
Oh, that's exactly what creepy is. Oh, spooky up the back of your neck. Oh, horrible feeling. Could be nails scratching on the walls. Okay. Any examples in the text box? If you have an example, get writing. It might have been. It must have been. It can't have been. It could have been. And I wouldn't have. Maybe be careful of wouldn't have because it's imagining another scenario. So I wouldn't have woken up if I hadn't heard the the car tires screeching. Could be. So we've got conditional language in there if we need it as well. Okay, let's move on to probably our last exercise for today.
Yeah.
You go for it, Phil. You lead.
Okay, creepy sounds. What sounds might you hear in a haunted house? We have lots of sounds on the right-hand side. We're going to use them in the present participle form because they are describing what the noun is doing. Okay, clanking, rattling, whistling, howl, scratch, creak, moan, blow, groan, bang, and pop. We need to describe a couple of these sounds, I think.
Oh, clank. Oh, a clanking sound. It's a
Yeah,
very specific sound, isn't it?
it's a loud metallic sound.
Yeah, like the dropping of a chain or some heavy metal boots moving. Clank. A guillotine being prepared. A clank. Something really. It's a very creepy sound of clanking, metal moving. A rattle? Do we know what rattling is?
Like a snake or like that. I don't know.
Yeah. A rattling. Yeah. Maybe bones rattle. Old bones rattling. Something dry shaking together. A rattle. I think whistle is fairly obvious. Hopefully people know whistle.
Yeah.
Howl we've got. Scratches should be known at this level as well. Creak we've looked at. Moan.
Yeah.
Can you moan for me, Phil?
Moan.
Yeah, like the Addams Family. Zombies moaning. It's like a negative sound generally to moan about something. Blow. Okay, so that would just be like the wind. And to groan, is that very similar to moan?
Now, I think a groan is usually lower pitched than moaning. Moaning is oh, and a groan is oh. I think.
Yeah, that sounds good. A groan. And bang and pop are fairly obvious. We're going to flow through these really quick because we've only got 1 minute left. And then we've got a very, very quick review of some of the sounds. So, the wind through the trees. What do you think, Phil?
I think it's the wind whistling through the trees.
I like it. Now, you might be tempted to say blow, and that would work in another sentence, but whistling is great because it's making a noise. Whistling through the trees. Oh, it doesn't really. No worries. An old door at night.
What do you think, Rab?
It's probably like we said before, right? An old door creaking in the night.
Yeah,
But
slamming
I
could
guess it could,
be.
yeah, it could also slam. It could also bang, so an old door banging at night, slamming closed. Nice. Next one.
A ghost moaning in the attic. Woo!
Woo! Excellent. Yeah, ghost moaning in the attic or scratching. That sounds even creepier. Chains clanking loudly.
Yeah, that loud metallic
Chains
sound. Clank,
clanking,
clank,
clank,
clank.
clank. Exactly. Next one.
Wolves. Ooh, it could be wolves howling, or maybe also crying or snarling.
Snarling.
Yeah,
Wolves snarling in the woods. Ugh, terrifying. And branches, something against the window. Scratching, maybe?
I think scratching against
Scratching
the
against
window.
the window. So, guys, if you want to, you can describe these with the ing form. The ing form here. It's not actually strictly, it says the gerund, but it's not the gerund, it's the participle. It's the participle here. So, guys, today we've been doing sounds in English. They can sometimes be different, they can sometimes be similar, but they're almost often onomatopoeic. So, things like squeak and roar. Some are not, are less so as well, but maybe we need to learn snarl, for example. Could be something different. We had what noise does an owl make, Phil?
A hoot or a twit
A
twoo.
hoot. Absolutely. And what about a ghost?
Ghost moans.
Yeah, definitely. And a zombie groans.
Yeah,
And slamming was a nice word as well we had from today. Okay.
yeah,
If any of you want to, you can write us a poem using this kind of language with modal perfects, with all of these words here, these words to describe sounds, and contact us, and we would love to see your poetry. But
yes,
for now, we've run out of time, right?
yeah.
It's lunchtime, so I'll see you soon. See you soon, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
bye, bye.
Bye. There we go.